Today's subject is Pharmacology 2, chapter number 4 is solid dosage form, and we want to see the subtopic is about effervescent granules. That is the effervescent granules. Then effervescent granules are specially prepared solid dosage form. It is the solid dosage form of medicament meant for internal use. Meant for internal use. It is called as effervescent granules. Means effervescent granules are specially prepared. It is the solid dosage form of medicament meant for internal use. Then this effervescent granules contains a medicament mixed with the first is citric acid, then second is tartaric acid, and third is sodium bicarbonate. These are the ingredients. Means with the help of citric acid, tartaric acid, and sodium bicarbonate, and along with medicament, we have to prepare the effervescent granules. And these are solid dosage form medicament meant for internal use. And the main ingredient of effervescent granules is medicament along with citric acid, tartaric acid, and sodium bicarbonate. Then sometimes saccharin or sucrose. Saccharin or sucrose may be added as a sweetening agent in the preparation of effervescent granules. Then before administration, the desired quantity of effervescent granules is dissolved in water. Then the acid and bicarbonates react together and producing the effervescence. Therefore, it is called as effervescent granules. Then in this condition, before administration, the desired quantity of effervescent granules which is prepared is first dissolved in water. Then the acid means the presence of citric acid and tartaric acid, and along with the sodium bicarbonates, which reacts together and producing the effervescence. Then the carbonated water is produced because it is reacted with the citric acid, tartaric acid along with the sodium bicarbonate. Then acid plus base reaction reduce the release of CO2 gas, carbon dioxide. Then the carbonated water produced from the release of carbon dioxide serve to mask bitter. Bitter means pungent odor taste, pungent, or saline means salty taste. Bitter and saline taste of drug. This is important. Means the reaction of acid and bicarbonates react together and it producing the CO2 gas, and this CO2 gas from the carbonated water, because the carbonated water produced from the release of carbon dioxide gas, which serve to mask the bitter and saline taste of the drugs. Then this carbon dioxide also stimulate the flow of gastric juice and helps in the absorption of the medicament. So this is the basic introduction of the effervescent granules. Simply, effervescent granules are solid dosage form medicament meant for internal use. Then the main ingredient of effervescent granule is citric acid, tartaric acid, and sodium bicarbonate, which mixed with along with the medicament. Then sometimes the saccharin or sucrose may be added as a sweetening agent. Then how to take these effervescent granules? Then before administration, the desired quantity of effervescent granules is dissolved in water. Then because this effervescent granules is made of the citric acid, tartaric acid, and sodium bicarbonate, then in this the presence of acids and bicarbonates reacts together and producing the effervescence, means carbon dioxide gas. Then because of carbon dioxide gas, the carbonated water is produced from the release of carbon dioxide gas, that is effervescence, then serve to mask the bitter and saline taste of the drug. Then also the carbon dioxide stimulates the flow of gastric juice and helps in the absorption of the medicament. Then we have to see how the methods of preparation of the effervescent granules. So there are two methods of preparation of the effervescent granules. First, it is called as the heat method, and second it is called as the wet method. Then first we have to see the heat method. For heat method, we have to take a large porcelain or stainless steel evaporating dish. is placed over the boiling water ball. Then heat method we have to require the porcelain, large porcelain or stainless steel evaporating dish is placed over the boiling water bath. Then the dish must be sufficiently hot because the time of reaction is 1 to 5 minutes. Therefore, the dish must be sufficiently hot before transferring the powder into it. To ensure the liberation of water of crystallization from the citric acid. Means the dish must be sufficiently hot before transferring the powder. Then next is, if heating of the dish is delayed, the powder which is added to it will be heated up slowly and liberated water of crystallization will go on evaporating simultaneously. Because the heating timing generally takes to 1 to 5 minutes. Then you have to see the reaction. Means the water needed for granulation is provided from the two sources. Because in heat method you have to not add the water. The water released from the reaction. Means the water needed from granulation is provided from two sources. Then first source is from water of crystallization of citric acid. Then one molecule of water occurs from citric acid. Means from water of crystallization of citric acid. The citric acid contains one molecule of crystallization which is liberated during heating. Means one molecule occurs from the heating of citric acid. Means water crystallization which is liberated during the heating. Then the reaction is 3NaHCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate, is reacted with the citric acid C6H8O7.H2O, and heating is provided to the reaction. It gives the sodium citrate, that is C6H5Na3O7 plus 3CO2, formation of carbon dioxide, plus 3H2. Means first molecule from heating of the citric acid. That is the citric acid contains one molecule of crystallization which is liberated during the heating. Then second molecule, the water produced from the reactions of citric acid and tartaric acid with sodium bicarbonate. Then second molecule occurs from this reaction, that is 2NaCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate. When it is reacted with the tartaric acid, that is C4H6O6, with the rate of heat, it gives the sodium tartarate, that is C4H4Na2O6. Plus there is release of CO2 plus 2H2 molecule. Then from two reactions give the one molecule of the water, which is needed for the granulation, which is provided from these two sources. Then generally heating takes place for only 1 to 5 minutes. Then the damp mass or coherent mass is then passed through a sieve to prepare a granules of a suitable size and then dried in an hot air oven at a temperature not exceeding 60 degrees centigrade, and these granules are packed in an airtight container. So this is the simple procedure by preparation of effervescent granules by heat method. And then we have to see the losses of weight occurs during the granulation as a result of, means losses occurs from the first evaporation from the damp mixture. Then evaporation from the first is damp mixture and second is the loss of carbon dioxide during the reaction. Then these losses constitute approximately 1/7 of the weight of the powder used and must be taken into consideration while calculating the quantities of granules to be prepared. So this is the losses of weight occurs during the granulation. First is from evaporation from the damp mass and loss of carbon dioxide. Then these losses are taken into consideration while calculating the quantity of granules to be prepared. So this is all about the heat method of preparation of effervescent granules.